As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Utes will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Oregon Ducks offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've been proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They'll try the run. Running to Green. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
The Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Intercepted in the first drive, ends with a pick. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Looking for a man, it's Stewart. Catch in the middle, it's Santiago. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun to give, looking for room. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Utes send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A run to the right. And a really short game before he... A whole bunch of company. Defense.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Touchdown Ducks! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. To throw, it's Stewart. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Wide open downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets him to the 49-yard line. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Utes have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. The RPO. Fire complete to the left. Turning it on. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ducks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down.
It's a nice play by the defense. You're trailing early in the game. They've got the ball on your side of the field, so you force the incompletion on third down.
The Ducks need to pick it up on fourth down. He's going to let it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Stewart. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Punt is in the air. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, it's Stewart. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Ducks are flying down the field. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run from the shotgun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll go to the ground. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Stewart. Grabs it in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Throwing right. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. The Utes will punt this one away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. To the air on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Out of the backfield, he's open. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got the back over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll throw it from the red zone. Back open in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City.
The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hines is back in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
The give to the back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. The give to the back. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They're going to run it to the right. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Snap it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Utes will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. This is why Rice-Eccles is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your 3rd down conversion in the midst of this. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the big fullback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside. Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
To the ground with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third down, red zone play, round the line. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. TCU escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Horned Frog fans could have done without this one being so close.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Cricket.
Wants to throw. It's Stewart. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Utes will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. A low line drive and not his best work. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Stewart. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Loss of 8 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
And I get it. At this point in the 2nd half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
They'll leave it with him. He has the 1st and still on his feet.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The run to the left. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensive.
There he goes. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Turns it on in midfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Utes moving quickly to the line.
Hallelujah. Thank goodness this offense finally gets something together, something positive. It's been a day full of a lot of negatives, no points in the ball game.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Stewart. And wings it incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Ducks! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Utah, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the Utes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking to throw at Stewart. He'll off one deep down the left side. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
On the run deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Scanning the field, it's Stewart. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost to... Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got...
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Finds a seam. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over UConn. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 17, on to kick it away.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Snags a quick pass on the left. At the 45 on his way. He's loose on the left. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Utah, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Stewart. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Also 7 yards on the play. Third down coming up.
On the set. Check.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Always got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Bell. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll try to pop the draw. Stop is made almost immediately, giving 1 to the 23. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wideout. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They're about to exhaust their opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up here on 3rd. And he's in for the touchdown. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, Dave.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Richmond. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Off play action. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Got a wide open receiver. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he tacks on the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Pulls it higher complete. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Made a defender miss. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Power football with the run. execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking for a productive play on first down. They go to the ground. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Bell. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. The play action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. To the air on first down. Bears the pressure. And he's got it in the end zone.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Morris. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Poe. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Charles. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They just keep firing. Got a man. It's Poe. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and short. Coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Davis. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Plucks it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That's caught. It's Morris. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He's got his man, makes the grab. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's